Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup, coach of the South Bend Snowflakes, coming back with week 1 of the PDD Pokemon Draft Dynasty. Today we are facing off against Eli the Rebel. His links will be in the description below, along with all the other coaches. But yeah, Eli has a crazy good team. Seem like they're probably a pretty good battler, so we are in for it today. And it's definitely a tough matchup for us to deal with because I hate dealing with weather. So their team is up on screen right now, and as you can see, they have that Gouging Fire plus Torkoal, which is super scary. They have the Iron Boulder as well, which isn't really Sun, but you know, it's still a good mon. Sandy Shocks is good, Tentacruel. Their two Terra Captains, being Terra Comfy and Terra Mega, are a pain to deal with. Got Rillaboom and Shiftry in the back as well. So really, really good team. Don't see Banette coming in this game, but I see us having a lot of trouble, keeping a Gouging Fire at bay. If they're banded in the sun, it's going to hurt. If they're Dragon Dance, it's going to be tough. We're going to have trouble with Comfy. If they're going to be Calm Mind, Stored Power, we don't deal with that super well, even with Unaware Clef. If they're Yon Mega, Throat Spray, Speed Boost set goes crazy into us with Terra Ground to be able to hit Petra Run. They could also go Tinted Lens, and Bug Bush just hurts. That Iron Boulder, like I said, is a really good mon. They got it at a really good price. So I'm a little bit worried about this thing coming in, because that's the last thing you see on this team. You see Sun, you see Gouging Fire, you see those two Terra Captains, and at the very end, you see that Iron Boulder. So we're definitely going to have to find a way around that. Shouldn't be too bad for our team, hopefully, but yeah. While dealing with that, we have to deal with hazards from Klefki and the Thunder Wave, because they are the Orlando Yellow Magic for that T-Wave magic. They also have the Sandy Shocks that can Volt Switch around on my team, since we don't have the best electric immunity or resists, really. And then just the hazards are really annoying because we can't set them up too well versus them, as they have Tentacruel that can pretty easily spin, and Torkoal that might want to spin as well. With all that being said, we're going to start off with Serena here. We're rocking the heavy duty boots. I know there's a picture in my Assault Vest there, my bad. But we've got Queenly Majesty, which pretty much means we can wall Klefki. They can't do too much with Prankster versus us. And we also outspeed them, so they don't really touch us too much. We can just U-turn out, knock off if they want to be dual screens. You can Synthesis versus their team. If they have the Sun up, I'm going to get a ton of health back. And it's really good into potentially Comfy, just knocking that thing off, making it a little bit less annoying for us to deal with. Nice for the Tentacruel, and it's really nice into, something like the Iron Boulder, who, could get out of hand in the late game, but they can't even knock us out. I don't think that Megahorn even knocks us out from like an Adamant Boulder. So we can take that thing on, knock it off, U-turn out. Should be a pretty annoying mon into their team. And just good for support if they want to bring that hazard stacking. Since this is our only spinner on the team, thought I should definitely bring it with what they have as options with Spikes and Stealth Rocks. Since I'm bringing a Grass type into a Sun team, definitely had to bring an extra check for that Gouging Fire, since it's super scary into my team. So we have Max Fizz Def Petra Run here with the Rocky Helmet. This means we should be able to take on most variations of a Gouging Fire. We should be able to break their sub with Malignant Chain if they are bulky, but if they have a lot of Spidef, could be a little bit of trouble for us. But if we're able to break that down, we can just Malignant Chain versus them, which is really nice. They don't have a Pokemon that takes it too well, besides that Tentacruel, which I can Parting Shot out of, get some momentum to my sweepers in the back. But this is just a really nice mon that can live forever versus their team. Just be really, really annoying, and I think it's going to put on a ton of work, not only in this game against that Gouging Fire and against the Rillaboom, but in this entire season. But this mon, here for the Gouging Fire, can definitely do some work into the Rillaboom as well. Same with Serena that's in the back. Really just here for both the physical attackers, and making sure that we put those things down so they can't really be annoying in the endgame. Third on the team is going to be a Focus Sash Greninja. This Pokemon is super nice versus their team, as we're able to set up the spikes that they, might be able to spin away, but we do have a really good, spin blocker in that Petra Run that we're bringing. Extra sensory, so we should be able to take out Tentacruel if they're lowered. Surf is good into a couple fire types on their team, into the Boulder. Ice Beam is good because they have a bunch of grass types as well. It's just a really good mon that has a ton of speed, outruns most of their team, but can run, kind of bulky as well. We won't die in one hit. We can't get paralyzed off the bat because we'll be a dark type. And then if we click Spikes, we'll change with Protean into a ground type, and we can't be parried either. So just a really solid mon here. Potential lead for us, but I want to make sure that we get some chip on their team, because I don't think they're going to bring boots when I don't have the best hazard setters and they have two spinners on this team. I also expect them to bring, a fully Spadef Tentacruel to be able to deal with this thing. I expect them to believe I'm going to be, maybe Choice Specs, maybe Battle Bond, Life Orb, try to really take advantage of their team. But they do have all that priority with the Comfy Click and Triage Draining Kiss and the Rillaboom Clicking Grassy Glide, so I couldn't really go with those kind of sets that I wanted to. That's really good into the rest of their team here. Next up is the main man, Minior himself, rocking a pretty interesting set with the Mirror Herb. So they have a lot of ways to boost themselves. Calm Mind Comfy, Swords Dance Iron Boulder, Dragon Dance on the Gouging Fire, Swords Dance Rillaboom. They have Rapid Spin on their 2 spinners, which will all boost some stats. We can Mirror Herb that. It's mostly here for the Gouging Fire if we want to switch into like an EQ on the Pecharunt. It's kind of 50-50 if they want to Dragon Dance, if they want EQ. We can always Shell Smash and take them out afterwards. And if they give us a free Dragon Dance boost, then we'll just absolutely sweep their whole team. But we have, all of our stabs on here, Earthquake, just do a ton of damage into their whole team. They don't have really good switch-ins once we get to +2. This is also our Terra Captain with Terra Flying on the set, just so we can take a Grass Glide from Rillaboom decently well. You don't have to worry about that too much, but that's really all it's here for. Guess it can do some extra damage with Acro, which I'm not complaining about either. I had to bring Kyurem on this team in the 5th spot. Choice Specs Freeze Dry is, hits their team incredibly hard. They only have a couple of resists. That's the Terrifier Comfy, they have the Torkoal, they have the Klefki, and all of that gets absolutely blown away by Earth Power. So I just need one prediction right. I'm really good. I really just need those 2 moves, but having Draco Meteor and Ice Beam in the back are just nice fail safes, just in case the, it really needs it at that point in the battle. But most of the time, we're probably just clicking Freeze Dry and, claiming a kill with this Mon. We also have just a little bit of bulk, so hopefully we should be able to take a hit from the Iron Boulder if they're not banded. Potentially even from a Life Orb variant on that thing, and be able to, fire it back with a really strong Freeze Dry, Draco Meteor, Earth Power, whatever we're going for. If you haven't noticed, their speed tiers aren't really the best as well, so we're outspeeding most of that team besides, maybe Tentacruel, maybe the Iron Boulder. So we should be in a pretty good spot to claim, kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, hopefully. That would be a pretty sick way to start off the league. Last but not least, we are bringing Clefable here. We have an Unaware set. This just means that, if Comfy gets out of hand, if Gouging Fire gets out of hand, if, they set up Sword Stance with the Iron Boulder, we can stop it with this Mon, hit those all pretty hard with the Moonblast. But we also have Cosmic Power, Stored Power, which is a very, very good win con. If I'm not winning with Minior or Kyurem in this game, I can definitely win with Clef, because they don't really have any good ways to stop me besides Haze on that Tentacruel. It absolutely destroys their whole team. I had to bring Moonblast though instead of just Stored Power, because they have the Shift Tree that could definitely come in the sun and actually gives my team a run for its money. It's actually very solid into the roster I'm bringing today. Into the Mon on the bench, maybe not so well, but it could actually do a ton of work in this matchup. So Clefable has to be here to, be able to take that thing on as well. But we can heal ourselves up. We have the leftovers, we have Moonlight, and we take on their team incredibly well. So that's going to be it for our team builder in week 1. If you guys enjoy the content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know how many wins you think we're going to get this season. I'm really excited with our team. I think that we're going to go crazy, and I'm going to put a lot of effort into this league. If you can't just tell by these new graphics, but I'm going to have a really good time with this awesome team, trying to, pick up another championship. That's about it for me. See you in the battle. All right, we're connected here. We do see Yanmega as the Terra Captain, so it's not going to be the Comfy. They also didn't even bring Torkoal, so no Sun. They do have Gouging Fire and Rillaboom. Klefki's here as well, which is annoying. We do have Spinner, though. But yeah, Yanmega does a lot of work into my team. I think that's, Terra Bug, Ground, I'm pretty sure, and Flying. Okay, that makes sense. Flying, Bug, Ground. All right. Greninja, I think, is a good lead here. I think it's a good Mon here. I also really like Minior. I mean, obviously not as a lead, but it looks really good in here. Especially because I think they're probably going to be Dragon Dance on that Gouging Fire. I could lead with something just as simple as Kyurem. I don't want to get paralyzed on that. I feel like that would be really annoying. So I'm thinking we just go with our Gren lead. Like we said at the very beginning, that, this Greninja's here as a lead, set up spikes. If it's going to be the Klefki, they can't They can't T-Wave me on the first turn, since I'll be a Dark type. Yeah, but good luck to Eli. Definitely a little bit worried here. Brought a little bit different team than I expected, you know. Alright, locked in. That is going to be the Klefki. I figured. That makes a lot of sense. And honestly, instead of setting up spikes, I could just Surf turn 1. And they can't Prankster T-Wave me. Let's just get some chip. I mean, they could, like, play rough. That would be pretty rough, I guess. Ha, get it? Let's just Surf. So they're going to set up screens. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Light screen. Still did a decent chunk. Looks like they're potentially physically defensive. Let me see. Why can I not find the screens on here? There we go. Yeah, I mean, that did nothing. They might want to set up a Reflect or something. They also might want to just try to paralyze me, which would be annoying. I could go Clefable, get purposely paralyzed on that thing, so I can't get paralyzed on another Mon. But I could go Serena. Or I could just set up a Spike. I think that's what I'm going to do. As they're just going to Reflect. Alright, so Screen and Reflect are both up. As we're going to set up a Spike. Alright, and I'm definitely worried about gouging coming in. Huh. I don't know, this could be something fun like a Fairylock Misty Explosion sort of set. Honestly, my best play might just be to get up an extra Spike. I'm just going to go for it. So they're going to T-Wave me. That's okay. Alright, so they have a 1 attacking move. We do get 2 layers of spikes up. I like that. I think we're going to switch out here. What is their last move? Is it going to be Foul Play? Is it going to be Draining Kiss? Something like that? I don't know. I really don't want Petron to get paralyzed in this. I think I'm going to go Serena here. Should be able to kind of take whatever's going to happen, knock off anything that wants to come in. Yeah, they're going to withdraw too. As they are faster now. Yeah, that makes sense. So they go into Dr. Neo. It's going to be the Tentacruel. Takes 2 layers. I thought about switching into Petrunt there. Maybe should have. And now, obviously, the switch into Petrunt is super telegraphed here. But I really don't want them to get the spikes away. You know, what can they do to me? Potentially set up T-spikes of their own. Potentially knock off. They could also probably just click Surf. What you know is going to do maybe a quarter. No, they're just going to try to spin. All right. That's good. We definitely take it. Stalling out these turns here. And I think we're just going to click Parting Shot. So they're going to knock us off. There's 60 damage. Yeah. All right. Oh, they're Clear Body. All right. Yeah, fair enough. I wasn't even thinking about that. So no helmet, definitely annoying. I could Shadow Ball, I could Malignant Chain, predicting a switch here. Honestly, they definitely could switch. Because I don't really know what they hit me with. And I can just recover it off the next turn. They're losing screens. I'm a Malignant Chain once. As they flip turn. Alright, perfect. That's awesome. So their knockoff flip turn rapid spin. I'm assuming probably Surf as well. Hopefully it's not toxic. Because then Clef puts in a ton of work. So they go. Come on, give me the poison. Give me the poison here. Come on. It's gonna do a ton. And it actually didn't do that much. And we don't get it. Unfortunate. Alright, Terra Ground, Terra Blast versus my Pecharunt is a guaranteed knockout. That's from Modest. Obviously, I don't have any great switches here. Honestly, Minior is something that's like a crazy switch, but it actually makes a ton of sense. I can get the speed boost from the Mirror Herb, I think. You know what? Should I just go for it? I think I will. I'm assuming Terra Blast Ground is coming out here. Let's see what it'll be. Alright, we got the shield. Come on, Minior, do your thing. Yep, that's the Terra. That's gotta be Terra Blast Ground. No way it's like Terra Flying or Terra Bug. I guess Terra Bug could make sense. But yeah, I'm 4 times resistant, so Tinted Lens never made that much sense here. If they go for Bug Buzz, it's a good play. Nope, they just Terra Blast. Awesome. Let's go. No more Light Screen. I don't see Speed Boost. So I guess they are Tinted Lens. Which means this is going to do 1,000,000% to my Minior here. Yeah. But we're in the Meteor form. It's a 98% chance to bring us down. Alright, so if we get into our actual Meteor form, Terra Flying +2 into no Reflect. We're actually never killing. Yeah, which is annoying. I think I will Shell Smash here anyways, though, as they're gonna withdraw. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, we're in the Meteor form still, but we're gonna be +2, +2, +2. And what are you in here for? Like, setting up Reflect? Because you can't T-Wave me. This is actually crazy. Yeah, Reflect is gone. They should set up another one. Alright, if I go like +4 and I'm -2 attack, they do kill me through Meteor form. I think I'll just EQ here then. Yeah, they're gonna set up the Reflect. +2 through Reflect. We never kill here. Yeah, but they can't T-Wave me. I'm just gonna EQ again. Get this thing out of the way. Cannot T-Wave me. Maybe you just set up a Light Screen. I'm just worried about the last move being foul play. Nope, you can't T-Wave me, buddy. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. Clefty's gonna go down to Minior. But I mean, they do have that Reflect up. I mean, we can preserve this. We can use it still later. But if Gouging Fire comes out here, then I just stay in 100% of the time. There you go, Leboomer. That's gonna be Rillaboom. Choice Band Grassy Glide. It doesn't take me out if I Terra Fly. It'll actually bring me down, and most of the time it'll bring me down. And we should kill with Acrobatics in our actual Minior form. No, because of the Reflect. Okay. Yeah, not the Reflect. That makes sense. Okay, let's go Pecharunt here. I'll preserve Minior. Don't mind switching it out. I'll play it safe, you know. Grassy Glide, how much does this do? What did that do? About, what, 53 damage or something? They're also faster than Pecharunt. Grassy Glide, I think that's Choice Banded. I do think it is banded. We're just gonna click recover here. Yep. This should be Tentacruel. Yep, Dr. Neo. Alright. The spikes do a ton of work there. We're gonna get back up to full. They're obviously gonna get some health back as well from the terrain, but I think we're just gonna click Shadow Ball and you know, bait out some Spadef drops. They can't do too much to us. We might see what their last move is. I don't know, Minior doing a ton of work there in the early game for us. But no, they just flip turn again. This could be Yanmega. I could see it being Yanmega, definitely. You know what? They might be Specs Yanmega. Specs Tinted Lens. That can make a lot of sense. They go Aku Aku. Who is the gouging? Alright, well, they're hurt by spikes. And they're going to take a decent chunk there. I think Malignant Chain would always break a sub. We're in the grassy terrain, so Earthquake does nothing to me. They could be choice banded. Even then, they're not really doing too much. We're just going to click Malignant Chain this turn. So they're going to Raging Fury. Alright. Yeah, that's not too much. Come on. Give me the Toxic here. Yes, there we go. This thing is going to be confused. Nice. Okay, that's what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. That's why Petron's here. Max Fizdef. We know that Rillaboom is choice banded in the back. We don't have an item, so their knockoff isn't doing anything. Could have Stomping Tantrum, though. As we're just going to click recover here. Come on, hit yourself. Give it to me. Bang. Awesome. That is great. And we're just going to recover up to full. They're not going to die from the Toxic here because of the grassy terrain. I don't think they would have died anyways. Yeah. Would have been pretty close, but obviously not dying there. Reflect should be gone pretty soon, and then we don't have to deal with screens. And I'll just Malignant Chain again if they want to preserve this thing. No, they just snap out and hit me. Yeah, Raging Fury. Oh, they get a nasty, nasty crit. I should have just clicked recover again. Nasty crit there. Really lucky. We did get the confusion into, you know, hit yourself. But the crit matters a lot more than that. As we see, no reflect anymore. Perfect. Yeah, Mega's gonna come out here. They're Terra Ground. This thing could be Choice Vex. Yeah, with Tinted Lens, I think they're gonna knock me out now with a Bug Buzz. They can also click Air Slash. Do I have a switch? And not really. No, I definitely don't have a switch here. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We're just gonna Shadow Ball in case they want to be like sub or something. If they do Bug Buzz, yeah, we die. I think that meat. Are you kidding me? A crit? So we don't even know if they're specs or not. I mean, we could go out to Minior. They're not tinted. I mean, they're not a throat spray. I mean, they've got to be choice specs. And that would make Kyurem a speed tie here at the very least. If their choice specs modest, Bug Buzz is never knocking me out anyways. So I think we're just gonna click Freeze Dry here. What else do you have in the back? Let me check that really quick. They've got the Boulder. Honestly, nothing takes this. Nothing takes this Freeze Dry. Alright, we do outspeed. They were probably modest or else it was a speed tie, but that thing goes down. Perfect. No more Terra for them. Now, Boulder is a huge, huge issue. So if that thing comes in, they cannot kill me if they're, say, yeah, they do go the boulder. They can't kill me if they're just, you know, a normal Jolly set. I think I'm going to click Freeze Dry, right? And then afterwards we can bring in Serena and take it out. Alright. As they do just Mighty Cleave. Alright, brings us down to 51. That looks like it's Jolly. Does a ton of damage. Alright, yeah, just a Jolly set. They might be Choice Scarfed, predicting a Choice Scarf out of me. So do I want to sack this thing? Or do I want to sack one of my other Mons? I think it might be smart to just sack Greninja here. Doesn't have too much use in this endgame. We will live on a Sash, obviously. This thing can't switch out. They do just Mighty Cleave. Alright, and we're going to sack this thing, just click Surf here. They should just knock me out, so they're going to withdraw. I don't think that thing lives Spike. I guess they're going to spin it away. Yeah, maybe my play there should have been going off this switch. But I think it's okay. What's the play here, actually? This is an interesting one. Because I can knock him out with extra sensory, I think. I think I'll just go for it. Yeah, they obviously spin. I wasn't even thinking about that. If I'm gonna be honest, I should have just clicked extra sensory. Because we do get it off here. Oh, they're gonna live on one. Actually might be best for me. We're gonna throw off a Spike if they let us. And they do show to be Poison Jab as the last move. Okay, that's fine. But they're +1 speed right now. And actually against Minior, they can't really do anything. Because they don't have Surf. So we can get up to +2 speed. Yeah, let's go Minior. They're +1. I'm curious in our Meteor form if we outspeed them at +2. We do not. We can potentially get 2 up here though. And if they knock us off, then I get Acrobatics boost. Alright, we're gonna Terra and we're gonna click Shell Smash. We'll see what they do here. And +2 Terra Flying, I mean, obviously we'll knock them out. I want to get knocked down into my my core form though. So they're just gonna flip turn. Does absolutely nothing. You know, if I didn't Terra there, nah, it would have just done more damage, but it wouldn't have brought us down. They go out to the Rillaboom. Choice Banded Grassy Glide. I mean, it will bring us down, for sure. Yeah, I think Minior might just take it here, actually. Because we knock them out with Acrobatics. Unless they're Copa Berry. Which they could be, but we're outrunning it here. I do think we're outrunning the rest of their team. Let's just click Acro. Or Terra Fly on this thing. This is going to do a lot of damage. Calcs I'm showing against the Banded Rillaboom with no investment is 102 to 120. Even if they have a good amount of HP, it's probably a roll in my, like very much in my favor with the chip. If they're max HP, before any chip, it's 12.5. So maybe it's like a 25% chance to KO if they have max HP. But yeah, and if they glide here anyways, then they're taking me down into core form, and then I get double my attack anyways. So It's really, what do you want to do here? Do you want to let Minior win, or do you want to let Minior win? You know, Terra Minior, this thing, I don't know how they allowed it. It's too good, way too good. Because they're not even going to glide. But they're also not Koba. And I don't think they were max HP, because that thing is gone. Alright, if Boulder is Choice Scarf, then they're obviously going to outrun me. If not, we will outrun them. I guess Terrain is up now, though, which makes things a little bit more interesting. No, I think Earthquake should still knock them out. Oh yeah, 100%. Acrobatics probably knocks them out here, too. Do I risk them being Shuckaberry? Yeah. As they are Choice Scarf. Alright, Minior goes down. So sad. I wanted you to win the game. But they are Scarf. So I think I can just bring in my Serena here. Get a free knockoff, get a kill. Choice Scarf makes sense in this game. Obviously to outrun a Minior. A very good play on their part to not Grassy Glide there. Really smart. But, you know, it's still not going to help them in the very end here. Because Mighty Cleave does, you know, 40% max to me. You know, Adamant Scarf. Let's see. Yeah, Adamant Choice Scarf does 42.3 max. So, you know, they're never knocking out my Serena here. They're going to withdraw. Sack off the Tentacruel. It's not going to matter. This thing's on like 1 HP, right? Yeah. Perfect. This thing's gone. And what are they going to click on Boulder? X-Scissor, maybe? X-Scissor doesn't do very much more. Adamant X-Scissor doesn't even do 50%. And we still have Clef in the back. So yeah, we're just going to knock them off and win the game here. Is there going to be... Okay, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. No. I was going to say, but that actually did 0 sorts of damage. We get a crit to boot. Big 3-0 victory in week 1. Definitely could have been more if, you know, we did not get crit on Petrarun. Would have been nice to have that Mon around later. I did make some really good plays with Minior. Good prep on their part being Choice Scarf. On the Iron Boulder, I really thought Minior was just going to pick up all the kills there. But they played it well, especially, you know, just sacking off the Rillaboom. You know, potentially might have been the play to sack off the Tentacruel there, but just a good play to not hit me with the Grassy Glide and raise my speed by another 2 times, you know, just covering the greedy Shell Smash. So yeah, I'm really happy about how that went. I was nervous going into the battle, but, you know, feel really good with how I played. Hope you guys are happy with it as well. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Draft League content going up every day. PDD is going up every Saturday for the 8-week season and then the playoffs, because we're definitely making it there. And we're definitely going to win the whole thing if week 1 shows you anything. That's about it for me. See you guys.